thumb in a shadow for a field. We're floating, just carried by levity, sensing a feeling of love through every wing. Delighted to fly on and look what future brings. Let us see if our ways will cross once again when we have lost each other. Yeah, then we will see if you come and fly with me. 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 Forward, slowly feeling the weight of gravity. Innocence, fall into their destiny. We keep on
Pixel didn't happen.
with this goal in our minds. Let's fly on, we'll meet at the edge of paradise. Let us see if our ways will cross once again when we have lost each other. Yeah, then we will see if you come and fly with me. 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 If you come and fly with me, flying along where we started, part of me will not regret. I won't forget. Stay strong, we're not departing. Endlessly, you will be free. If you come and fly with me.
What is up, guys? This is Alex from First Figures. Today is the 16th of June, 2024. Let me know where you are right here, right now. What are you doing today? What would you have been doing today if you weren't hanging out with me today? Because much love that you're here. What time is it where you are? Where are you watching this stream from? What's good, guys? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Currently at work. Happy Father's Day, Ryan. 5 p.m. Israel. Very good. Happy Father's Day, Clarence. Yes. Very good. What's up, Natalie? How you doing? Oscar's 9 a.m. 10 a.m. Maryland hanging out with Dad. Make sure you hug him strong. It's Father's Day. Guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend. No, it's good afternoon. No, no, it's guten Morgen. What time is it for you there? It must be guten Abend. No, good afternoon. Playing Pokemon and it's 3 p.m. Very nice. Good to go. 30 minutes before you got to work. Hey, no worries. Glad for you to join us for the first 30. Madrid. Merci beaucoup. 5 p.m. from Finland. 9 a.m. for Trent. What's going on, Mix? Thanks for joining. Chris hanging out. 9 a.m. I'm currently moving my son, so breaking my collection in half. Ooh, I know you're a Sonic fan. So Norway, you having like long days? I think you must be having long days as opposed to short nights. 10 a.m. Buffalo, 9 a.m. Holiday, back for a couple of days. Very good. Resting from yesterday's express trip to the Pokemon Go Fest in Madrid. Did you manage to snag any shinies? What's going on, Enrico Bond? Happy Father's Day, Brie. Thanks for joining. Denny, ready to move back? It's always a challenge when you're moving. West Coast. France. Working every day. What do you do at? What are you working as? UK 3 p.m. Florida. Let's go, Lady Lemon. Thanks for joining. Morning, Joe. F4F. Germany. US. Bobby's rocking it at 10. 4 p.m. Excellent, Trent. It's always good. What's going on, Danny? All right. Is the sounds all good? Let me know in the comments. Is the sound okay? Can you hear me okay? What's up, Nana? How you doing, mate? Absolutely. Thanks, lady. Oh, sounds good. That's good. What's going, Yuto? Are you like the #1 Cowboy Bebop fan in the world? In the club? Amongst your friends? I like that. Kiru's the day after Amaterasu sunrise. Good to hear. Alrighty. So, a couple of things to go through today. In particular, I want to talk a little bit about the launch of the new website. What's that been? What sort of difficulties we've had? What changes we're going to be making? Updates, all that good stuff. So we're going to go through a bit of that. But one of the things I want to start off by is I want to have a little game that we do together. And I never tried this before. Oh, actually, we don't do it together. I want one person to do this with me, okay? I haven't done this for this style, but we're going to do basically, I want to get everybody into a raffle first. So let's just see if this works first. I'm just going to try it. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see if I can get this up and running. All right, so we go to here. Right, here we go. In the comments, enter hashtag the hot seat. Hold on, not yet. Okay, start collecting comments. Okay, right. Let me see if this works. So, right, I want you to in the comments, right? Hashtag the hot seat in the comments for a chance to win up to 1,600 reward points. One person will be drawn. Let's see if this works. So start adding that into the comments. I want to see if it works. Okay, so let me show you how this is working. So I'm going to share this tab. Let's see how this is looking. Right. So you can see yourselves entering it in real time. Hashtag the hot seat. Put it in there. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to run this 3 times this stream. I at least want to try it out first to see if it goes nice and smooth. But I like to start by basically denying a few people at the beginning. Oh, Derek Baker in the house. What's going on, mate? Mandy's come to join us. Carlos, what's going on? What's good? Sebastian Soderlund. Yo. All right, we've got 59 people. Let's go, let's go. Do we have to sign into StreamYard? No, you shouldn't do. You just need to hashtag the hot seat. And that's all you need to do. Hector, that's been a long time, mate. Thanks for joining. Absolutely. All right, make sure you put in hashtag the hot seat. I'm going to run it for another 30 seconds or whatever it is. It should be able to work from, I would expect it to work from anywhere we're streaming on Twitch, X, Facebook, YouTube. I expect you should be able to do it from anywhere. All right, when we hit 70, maybe I'll just wait till 75 and then we're going to draw it. What's up, Trent? I haven't started the Q&A yet and you're already right in there. What's going on, Trent? Of course, it is a Sunday. All right, a few more. Let's go, let's go. Hashtag the hot seat. Some can't post comments to some destinations. Nah, just the hot seat like that. I think you can only do it one. All right. I'm gonna run it now. Okay, we've got 72 people, 73. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna see this works. I'm just gonna hit draw. Hey, what's up, Kenneth? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. All right, 75. Let's do it. Okay, draw. I don't know how this is gonna go. Do you see your name appearing here? Oh, the rawnessify. Alrighty. Well done. Now you are in the hot seat. You're in the hot seat. So, now, what does that mean? Let's bring this back over here. All right. All right. So, here we go. Well done, rawness. GG's. For those who are old school, who were with me with the Q&As with Chocks, way back when we used to run a game where I used to love absolutely denying you. And what it involved was having a chance to earn F4F reward points. And you basically were able to gamble those reward points by every time you were successful in answering a question, you would be able to double them, very much like it was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, something like that, right? So, no, the rawness. There's nothing from you to message me right now. Don't you worry. You know, you've won the right to be in the hot seat. You haven't won anything just yet. Yeah. So you've not won 1,600. You have the possibility to win up to 1,600. And in fact, it's my job to hopefully that I make sure that you don't win 1,600. So here we go. I'll show you how the rules work. Okay. I have in my hand 6 cards. Okay. Three aces, and 3 jacks. Jacks you don't want, aces you want. Okay. Now, for the very first game, in order for you to get 100 reward points, okay, get ready for this, rawness. Okay. For you to win 100 reward points, all you need to do is just choose a single card that is an ace. That's all you need to do, okay? Now, I'm going to give you a choice between 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay? When the time comes, I'm shuffling it now. Can we have used authenticity cards? Here we go. Okay, so, in my hands, I have, this is 1, next is 2, next is 3, and this is 4. For a chance to win 100 F4F reward points, this is a 75% chance for you to get this right. Let me know if you want to choose 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. I need to turn off this banner thing because we're not doing that right now. I'll run it again later on. So right now we've already got somebody in the hot seat. Apologies about that for those who are putting in the hot seat. Okay, so again, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Okay, I see the rawness has said number 3. Number 3 is this one over here, and look at this. Oh, you just won 100 F4F reward points. Well done. And as you can see, No cheating. Right, fantastic. Well done. Now we have 3 cards remaining. We have two aces and 1 jack. Okay, now I'm going to shuffle this. And you have the option to bank the 100 F4F reward points and walk away, or you can go for 200 reward points by doubling your points. Now, if you get it, you have a 66% chance to get this right because it's a 1 in 3 chance. So here we go. If you're willing to move forwards, you need to choose 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Let's go, Rawness. Want to see what you got to say? There you go. I will double and choose 1. Here we go. This is number 1. Ah! Very good, very good. Well done, well done. Just to show you, here we go. I like it. All right, now Rawness, here we go. You have a chance now to win 400. It's a 50-50 chance. 400 F4F reward points. 400 F4F reward points. All you need to do, you can either bank the 200 you've got, or go for 50-50 and choose either 1 or number 2. What are you going for? Are you going to bank it or go for the 400? Again, number 1 or number 2? Waiting for Rawness to reply. You're going for number 2. That's number 1 and number 2. Here we go. D9! Nada! 0! Zilch! Nothing for you. Oh, yeah. Too easy. That's how I'm going to do ya. You got to beat the final boss. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. All right, let's do it one more time. Let's try it one more time. Oh, I think if you just add, I think I can just draw it again. If you just, let me see. We'll try it one more time just to make sure it all works nicely. Right, for those who haven't, enter in hashtag the hot seat for your chance to have a go against the final boss. Right now we've got, let me share the, got 80 people entering right now. Let me go back and, thanks for being a sport, Rawness, unlucky. Let's see. Of course, people who maybe entered last time may no longer be here. So hold on. Let's go back over here. All right, this is when Rawness won. Got 84 entries now. 85. All right. The Rawness trying to go again. I don't think you need to do it. I think it takes over those who did it originally. So I don't think you should do it more than once. What do you mean? Come on, Anna. I would never do that. I'd never trick anybody like that. All right, we've got 88. Let's hit it in the 90, and I'll run it. I'll run it again. All right, I'm gonna draw it again. I think we're stuck on 88. It's a good number. All right, here we go. We're running it again. Let's go. Oh, Philip. On Facebook, will you please stand up? You got to go against me. Now, of course, you need to be here to participate. Let's go back over here and share this. All righty. Philip, is he here? Stand up, Philip. We got you, Philip. Where you at? Have you disappeared? Oh, dear. Any Philip? Rawness, so we all get entered at the end for a chance to win. No. Just one person gets a chance to win it. Oh, he's here. Good stuff. Okay, here we go. All right, just to remind you how this works, all you need to do is get an ace. You have a 75% chance to win 100 F4F war points. Right, here we go. All I need to hear from you is, do you want number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Waiting for Phillips. First go. Oh, there he is. Number 3. Here we go. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Ah! Never gonna happen. If I remember correctly, only one person ever got to like 800. Maybe I don't think anyone's ever hit the 1,600. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but man, unlucky. Oh, big pain. Sorry about that, Philip. Just like that. Oh. Well, I'll leave. I'll just remove that one there. Let's get into the I'll create a banner here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk a little about the website first, because I want to talk to you about what's new. I've got a bunch of stuff from. If anybody's, let me know in the comments if anyone is an Okami fan, because we updated the lifestyle product with a bunch of just a few selections of Okami stuff. That's not figurine based, as I said. The life stuff is just accessories and lifestyle things. So let me know in the comments if you're an Okami fan, because if so, this is going to be for you. I know for sure that Mandy's a big fan. Yeah, for sure. I know Mandy's like absolute. Sa is absolutely one. Avion, very good. Lady Lemon. Yeah. I took that as a compliment. No, absolutely. Yeah, Mandy. Actually, do you know what? It's really funny because Spencer, my youngest son, he is now 7. He just finished Breath of the Wild. I'm talking to the point where he got the Master Cycle 0. So he started off with a Majora's Mask, really scared, really timid. And honestly, I think he really impressed both Harvey and myself, because he went from being really scared when he was 6 years old, and then trying it again when he's 7, and finished the whole game. Finished it. Everybody. Master Cycle. And we thought he was going to die tons and tons of time to the monk at the end. Did it first time. Even with completely, like, weapons and stuff he didn't prepare at all for it. Absolutely stunned. Now that he's finished that, before going straight into tears, he's on the Okami. He's on the Okami, so he's now running around, and he's really enjoying it. It's just started today. Let's see. All right, so let's just go into a couple of things. I want to talk about. Okay, what I want to start off with is I want to talk about. So let me go back over here first. Share my screen. Let's go share this one instead. Okay, so we launched it about 2 weeks ago, and initially there was some issues. And as you know, it's a beta test, so people's orders syncing or not syncing, people's points syncing or not syncing. We encountered quite a range of different issues, and behind the scenes, the team did a really fantastic job. And basically, we got to the point that at a split second in time, all the points were synced, all the orders were synced. Now, sometimes the actual orders statuses were not correct. And I've actually told the team to remove the order statuses from the new website. And if you want to look at the order statuses, you have to go back to the original site. But all the orders are now there, and the points were all correct. at that very moment that we updated it. Now, the updating of the points, and there were many mistakes with the points. So a lot of people didn't have the right number, and there were people, yeah, there were issues. But slowly but surely, the team reran, understood what the problems were, and resynced it. And we believe that everybody was sorted at that point that we said it should all be good. And just to reiterate, any points, additional points that you got on the current site would not be reflected in the new site because it's a manual sync that we did one time, one snapshot, and it takes like 3 to 4 hours. So it's not like we're running that every day. We just haven't got the time for that. So the moment that we go back out of beta and we actually launch 1.0, the moment that happens, we will turn off the old site, bar going in and just like checking your old orders. And the new site will come on, and all the points, all that sort of stuff should, all the points and stuff should be reflected in the new one, and then they will be updated as it should be. So let me know in the comments if anybody experienced not having the points ever being synced correctly. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people had a point where their points weren't correct, but then they should have been at that snapshot, should have been correct. Let me know if there was anybody who ever got to the point where when I said it should be correct, it wasn't correct. I mean, I don't know if you checked at that time. Okay, Lady Lemon, why are there two sites right now? While I answer that question, so the reason is right now this new site is just got our new lifestyle types of products, accessories, all that sort of stuff. Because we're working to it's really difficult to import like 100,000 customer accounts, orders from going back 20 years. It's super difficult to do that. So if we just went live like that, you saw how many problems there were, syncing points and all this sort of stuff and orders, all that sort of thing. It was an absolute nightmare. So we wanted to make sure that we're doing them in phases, and we wanted to make sure that the new payment system is working and the shipping flow is working. We'll come back to that in a minute. So there are all these reasons why we did it, and it made a lot more sense to do it this way. And in fact, people don't even know about this website unless you got the email, happen to know it. You don't even know it's there. If you go on the main website, you don't even see it. So it's much more about beta testing to make sure a thing is working before we start moving into the more complex things, which are the figurines, because that's much more complex because you've got to think about different types of payment plans, this, that, blah, blah, blah. So what does it say? My points are currently not correct still, and it says I'm bronze. I did activate the new site a day or two later. My points are currently not correct still. Well, when you say they're not correct now, were they correct when we synced it like a week and a half ago? If they're approximately the same, and you've only got things that you've got since then, maybe from daily logins or whatever, let me know in the comments, because I would believe that at the point that we synced it should all have been correct. Are you telling me that for example, you're bronze on the actual main site, but you're not bronze on the new one? No, that's to be a fundamental mistake. That's what happened. Okay, your points were good. The new site for new stuff, but eventually, just to say, I would say towards the end of this month, we will come out of beta and go into 1.0. At that stage, the old site will no longer exist. They are there now. So is the price not updated? Because the metro statue on the old is not the same as the tax on the price in euros. So the new site is a statue. The new site, the statue was sold without the tax. But which item are we talking about? There is no pricing on the. There shouldn't be a price, or maybe there is pricing. It depends on what location you're in. If you're in a place where you need to have VAT added to it, it will appear in VAT. Now you're quite unique because you're in Guadeloupe, and I think the system thinks you're French, but then it might not think that you're in France. And I'm not sure about your tax situation. I think you're seeing something that might be quite different. I'll check that with the team actually. Oh, that's painful. Who was the one who said they had an issue with the points? My point is Chaos Link. So let me see if you responded. Thanks, Kenneth. It's good to be back, honestly. It currently says you have no. Wait. Hold on. No way. Did you log in to the same account as your F4F account currently? If you didn't, then it won't be the same. You will need to log in using the same email address as your old account. Your same email address as your old account on the new site. If you didn't do that, of course, we're not going to know. And of course, you're not going to have any points. It'll treat you as a complete new customer. Let me know in the comments, please, Chaos. Because that's a fundamental issue if that's the case. Really? Did you ever change your email address? Did you ever change your email address on the old site? Hmm. That's something that's quite. Is it good for you? It must be good for you, yeah. Enrico, is it good for you? Yeah. Did you use the invite link, or did you just create a new account with the link and the same email? That's yeah. You did change it once. All right. I need to go back and like. I don't know how you're. There should be a form somewhere. Let me get that form. 1 second. Let me get a form for you to fill in. Yeah, a very long time ago. That's not correct then. Okay, so let me just give you this form. Right. Right. I submitted the form. How long ago? Well, if you submitted the form, can you just do it one more time or something, just so I know that I can ask the IT team when they come back to work tomorrow to be like, right, look at that one like straight away, so it's right to the top of the list. Can you do it one more time? Sorry, Chaos Link. If you can give me your first name, that would be useful as well, so I can make sure that we have. Thanks, Chaos. I appreciate it. Thank you. Your points are not synced. Are they close? Because as I said, if they've had new additional points since that moment of one time, then it's not going to make it. It's not going to be the same. Hey, Andrew. Happy Father's Day to you. Okay, perfect, Jennifer. Thanks. I'll Did you mention it before? And I on Facebook. I think you mentioned it to me before. Is that correct? If you're the same person as I think from last time, then we know about your issue because you changed your email address. All right, let me see this. Old site. Yeah. So what you've got here, Philip, is I believe at one moment in time you had 28,354, and we synced it at that moment. Anything that's you've generated since then, will not be synced. So let me know if that's the case, because I believe you would have had 1,000, 28, 28. By the way, that's a ton of points. By the way, 28,354, at least about 1.5 weeks ago, and you've generated more points since then. Yeah. We know your case. It's because you changed your email address. So yeah, when we will make sure that that's correct at the next time we sync. So if it doesn't work, then when we've gone live with beta, then for sure, Z's, come and then that's a different conversation. Yeah, that's what I think as well. Is this the same thing for you as well? If I order the Metroid statue, how long does it take to order? Because I would also like to order the cast of possibly make a single package and pay for once. Can't be done right now because the figurines. Okay, it can't be done right now because they're in different locations. The card holders are in your local warehouse, and the old website has the figurines, and the new website has the. It's not possible right now. Maybe after we combine the old ones, we move into the main once we're out of beta in 1.0, you can have that. But anyways, I don't want this to be a massive Q&A, a massive thing. It seems overall it should be okay, I believe. So what I want to talk about is what did happen. Now, yes, the points were sorted out. Yes, the orders were eventually sorted out. But what there was a problem was the syncing, not the syncing, the shipping flow. Now, when we got the orders straight away, we didn't actually do anything with the orders for the first 3 or 4 days, despite them being in stock. And that's because getting those orders, we had to work on our back end. The back end wasn't working in the way we expected it to. Ping the shipping team to deal with the daily orders, to pump them out and get them out. Now, eventually, it took us about 3 or 4 days, but the IT team then managed to do it. So the back end of it's now, certainly the shipping side of the back end is now much better. So daily orders now get processed daily, as opposed to what happened at the very beginning, which was like 3 or 4 days, but nothing was happening. And then we eventually then started sending out the product. So that's why you've now started seeing some stuff arriving, blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is the second thing to talk about is, okay, let's talk about, I think it was Matthew Cheshire brought this up, right? He ordered something and it was out of stock, but it said it was in stock. And that was, again, an issue on our end that we've now identified and shouldn't happen again. But what we've worked on, you're looking at the new comic stuff and it says you don't have permission to view it. Huh, how can you even see I didn't even know that you could even see it. I'll have to ask if that's something you can actually do. Yeah, I know. I didn't want that to be. I'm sorry about that. So I wanted to show you some of the new things we've been working on. So, oh my God, it's sending me product. Oh, whoops. Showing you some stuff there. All right, here we are. Okay, so look at this. We've now got, this is something that we're working on now, which we'll make live next week. We've got Europe stock level is in stock. Australia is low stock. US is in stock. UK is low stock. And Canada is low stock. So that's really going to start helping people. Let me know what you think about this. Yeah. So having this, I think, is going to be really useful. I think it's going to be useful. And for us, low stock is under 10. So if you can see that, I think that's really useful. So now let's say you're in white. You go in white, you can see it changes. Go for black, and again, it will change depending on it. And this is this 4-pack. You can see in Europe, it's low stock. So this is the one that I think Matthew Cheshire was trying to get. He was trying to get the UK 4-pack of the whites, I believe. I'm not sure he's on the stream, but he would say that's what he had the issues with. He raised that point. So it would now say out of stock. What we could have is like when we're expecting to get a re-up. So that could be something that we could estimate for that. That might be nice. And then clear is, you can see how that is over there. So yeah. That's something that's new that the team's worked on that we'll implement next week. Let me know what you think. All right, that would help. Very useful. Very cool. That's cool. Oi, stop looking. It's a good idea. Yeah, no. So we'll continue to. They're not limited. We'll continue to make them over the for the foreseeable future. Well, that's because you've logged in. So I didn't know that you could even see that there was some stuff there. I guess there's a drop-down menu or something that you can see. I'll ask if that's something that we can hide for the future. Yeah, that's right. Very useful. That would be cool, Kenneth. We'd love to see the pictures. All right, excellent. Z. All right, cool. So again, apologies to those who may have been affected by the shipping flow, not meaning that you're getting the orders so quickly. Secondly, apologies to those who were ordering when it said it was in stock when it was out of stock. Having this now is working towards the end of life stuff, so that's cool. Sorry, the working towards going into 1.0. So that should be easier. Yeah. So let's have a look at some previews of some upcoming stuff. Right. So here we go. We've got four things, right? So let's start off with. Let's have a look at this. We've got this cool Okami coaster set. Now remember, the pricing really depends on where you are. This is the price without VAT or GST, depending on where you are. So just bear that in mind. So this is a coaster set. I love how the packaging came out. It's absolutely gorgeous. The team really does a beautiful job with the packaging. So can I make this full screen so you can see what they look like? Yeah. So this is a yeah. So you can see these are the different ones. There are a total of 5 in the pack. So this is our first time to make these coasters. In fact, we've got quite a lot of coasters from different licenses as well. This is the Okami one that we did, and depending on what the reaction is, if people enjoy this, is something else that we can add. So yeah, so you've got Divine Descent, you've got the original. You should be able to recognize these poses if you've been following our Okami statues. All of these should make a lot of sense. Okay, so we've got Divine Descent, we've got Okami, the original Amaterasu, got Waka, we've got Oki human form, and we've got Oki wolf form. Nana say they are made of a soft PVC material, right? So there's some, so it's fully washable, all that good stuff. Okay. Is Darksiders a possibility? Yeah, absolutely, Clarence. There's no, yeah, absolutely. If depending on how these, what you guys think of them, yeah, sure, of course. So just make it a bit bigger, as you can see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, the packaging is, it'll be a lovely little gift. Lovely little gift. Maybe if your dad's into your dad's into it, you can give him for Father's Day. And you can see the scale over there, and there you go, and some more packaging images. I wonder why this doesn't move across. Something that we need to work on. All right, so I'll work on that later with the team. That doesn't move across. Yeah. Okay, so that's the first thing. Let's see. And going to the next thing is, right, I want to introduce you to this. It's called Silhouettes. This is something I really like this, right? So this is Silhouettes. Okay, so basically it's this. I have to make it a bit smaller so you can see. So these go on your walls. We're not satisfied taking over your shelves. We want to take your walls. Okay, so you can sort of see how that's looking. Now, this comes with 2 different sizes. So we've got a large size and we have a small size. Okay, so depending on how you want it, large and small, you can see how they are, and you can see these side by side, large and small over here. And yeah, so we've got quite a few of these in development. So we've got one from Sonic. They look absolutely stunning. We've got some from Yu-Gi-Oh. They got some from Street Fighter. I mean, these are spoilers, but they look. I mean, I love how they look. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah. So again, it'd be cool with like some lights hitting it, etc. It casts a nice shadow. Just give again an idea of just seeing the sizes of the big and the small. Yeah, so just to say, it's made of metal. It's made of metal, and it doesn't sit. It has there's a depth to it, so it's not completely flat against the wall. There's a depth to it. So when you see it mounted on it, there's a it's not completely touching it. Oh, we need to find a better way to show how that looks. The fact that there's some distance from the wall. But anyways, okay. Again, it comes with big and small. And then we have tote bags. Okay, so this one is Shiranui. Yeah, so Shiranui, you can get a size of the scale. Let's have a look. That's not loading. Anyways, yeah, you can get that. You can see the scale. Okay. Right. That is. And it's on the other side. It says Okami. Okay. And then we have Amaterasu. And Amaterasu again is 1, 2. Again on the back is Okami. Blah blah blah. Okay. So that again, this is the price without VAT. If you're in a place that needs to be paid for it at charged. And this one is a Chibi Teratsu. So if you are a fan of Okami Den or you enjoyed the way Chibi looks, so it's got the Okami Den logo on it. And again, yeah, as you can imagine. Now, I would also say that this design, you might have seen it long time ago. It was Eliza, sorry, it's been a long time. Right, Eliza came on to like when she was streaming way back when. She used to have a Amaterasu cushion. Those are also going to be they're also made and ready and good to go. In fact, that's how you can see how long these have been in development for. Just actually been waiting for the new site to be launched. So it's been like a year or so. So that artwork is also going to be on there. So we still got tons of other Okami stuff, other licenses, all that sort of stuff. But I just wanted to just show you this for this week, just to show you this. And this is going to go live Monday, Tuesday next week, something like that. Yeah. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. If you've got any questions. No, not right after the not right after the stream. I think in the next 24 hours, I think we're good to go with that. Mother son tote bag. Yep. Yeah. Yep. That's a good one. Please, will the glitch go when the site is out of what glitch are we talking about? Let me know which ones. Thanks for the support, Mandy. Let me see. I mean, yeah. I mean, as I said, we've got right now. It's just the Okami stuff, but we have some other licenses, and we don't have all of every license that we have a statue with doesn't mean that we have a license for the merchandise, but we're just slowly getting into just to see how I mean, because maybe no one wants these and no, it doesn't sell well, whatever. Then we'll move on to something else. But well, we didn't want. I mean, when you start adding LEDs behind it, the problem with that is I guess you'd have to have a battery box, and the problem with the battery box, it goes past the designs, as you can imagine. It starts not having space to do it, and every design is different, so it became too much hassle to try and do that. So in the end, we decided not to go with it, and also it will jack up the price, so we wanted to keep it lower. But I mean, let's. I guess we could always. I mean, depends on how this goes. Who knows? Yeah, honestly, the Sonic ones look great for the silhouettes. Oh yeah, the Street Fighter ones look really awesome. It's been more than 1 week, Jeff. 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll be going into a Q&A. Okay, so let me bring you back to. Let's go back over here. Yeah, okay, so that's the updated. Now, what I want to talk about is the upcoming features of the back end. Now, I want to talk about F4F Pay. One of the reasons why we moved from the old site to the new site is because it's going to open up a huge amount of flexibility on payments. Something that we couldn't do on the old site. And this is really going to show you how this can shine and the kind of difference that's going to happen. So there's going to be, when we come out of beta, there's going to be 3 choices when we launch new product. Let's make it Easy. So let's say we're launching a new product on the 1st of January and it's for delivery on the 31st of December that year. So essentially 12 months, start to finish. Okay. You following me? 12 months. What's going to happen is the day that we launch, there are going to be 3 options. The first option is going to be pay the deposit and pay the final balance upon completion. Pay attention, okay? Pay the balance. Pay the balance. In fact, maybe I'm writing this down at the same time. So the first one is going to be number 1. How did I mute myself? Oh my god. Oh my god, I muted myself. How lame. Sorry. Okay, let's go back again. I don't know when. Probably when I started typing, I probably muted it. So let's go back again. Number 1 is deposit plus pay balance when shipped. Now that's normal. We do that now. Very, very normal. If you don't go on the FlexiPay, you go deposit plus pay balance. Number 2 is 100% upfront, not including the shipping because we don't know what that is. That's something that people have requested in the past. We never really offered it without you having to manually go to CS and ask them to do that. Some people want to do that. That will be a choice that you'll be able to do. Okay. And the third one is a FlexiPay, but it's going to be different to the current version. In the current version, yeah, so what does no length choice mean? So, can you all hear me now? Just want to make sure you guys can still hear me. Okay. Hey, Romeo. Yeah, that's great. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, okay, so going back to okay, that's great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so again, deposit plus pay balance, normal. Number 2, pay up front if you wish to, not including the shipping fee. That is new. People have been requesting it. If you wanted to do it before, you had to go to CS. That's a hassle for CS to process it. Why not just get it done this way? So that's the new one. And number 3 is FlexiPay no choice length. Okay, no length choice. What does that mean? Okay. The current way that we do it is we usually offer 3, 6, 9. I mean, it really depends. Something along the lines of that. 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, something like that. Okay. That's typically what happens. But that's not going to be the new choice. The new choice is going to be you just choose FlexiPay. You just choose FlexiPay. You don't get a choice on the number of. By the way, this is for you to give me feedback on this. The way we're going to do it is to keep it simple is this. No FlexiPay choice means you go on FlexiPay. Now, let's say we believe the date of completion is going to be the end of the year. We talked about this before. The 1st of January is when we launch the pre-order. At the end of the year, 12 months later is going to be the day of completion. Okay. Or the system will realize, okay, if somebody goes on the FlexiPay plan today, they have 12 months of payments that they need to pay. So let's say, for example, or let's say then they go, let's make it easier. Let's say it's the 1st of January, it's 1st of March and the end of December, meaning that there's 10 months to go. Okay. So what it will calculate, let's say the product is $100. What it will do is go, okay, well, there's 10 months to go. I'm going to charge anybody who's on the FlexiPay $10 every month. Now, if you join when they're only, so let's say, right? So I'll go back and say, so now you're paying $10 a month. Okay, that's what you're paying. If, let's say for example, you join when there's 5 months to go. You join and you join the FlexiPay thing. The system will go, okay, well, you joined. There's 5 months to go. What I'm going to do is now I'm going to charge you $20 per month for 5 months. Now, of course, let's say you get there and there's 3 months to go, and you join the FlexiPay. It will say, well, I'm now going to charge you 33.5 or 33.33 recurring. That's what I'm going to charge you per month. At the 3-month mark, we will continuously give, at 3 months, I think we'll call it the 4-month mark. Okay, at the 4 months, let's say there's 4 months to go and you join the FlexiPay. The system will calculate it. Okay, that system will calculate it. Okay, 4 months. Now let's say you are 2 months before the end, and let's say the product is $1,000. This is an example, and the person who goes on the FlexiPay goes, you know what? That's too much. I don't want to pay $500 over 2 months because there's only 2 months to go before the completion date. They will have the ability to go 4 months past. So 4 months in total. So the system will know that it's 2 months, and then they have another 2 months to go beyond the completion date. Like go beyond the completion date, meaning their payments will be $250 a month, because obviously from 1,000. Let's say there's 1 month to go before the end. Okay, well then again, it will now give you 3 months behind the end of the completion. Okay, now I'll come back to the comments. I need to check if you understood that. So any questions about that bit, let me know. Now, the complexity happens when, as you know, product can get pushed back. Sometimes it can get pushed forwards. That can happen for both. Forward or backwards, it can go. Typically, we try to make it... Typically, it goes backwards, but sometimes it can go forwards. In the scenario, let's say there are... Let's say you were on the first month, you were on the 10-month payment plan, you're paying $10 a month, just for example, right? And then when we get to like 2 months before the end, it's the, let's say you got $20 to pay left, right? Two installments of 20. It's two installments of 10, so $20 left. And then we extend it because the factory's delayed by 2 months. What's going to happen? It's going to recalculate your remaining $20. And instead of you charging you another $10 per month, it's going to calculate and go, actually, there's another 4 more months. So what I'm going to charge you is 5 months, $5, $5, taking the remaining balance and spreading it over that amount. Now that I talk about it, it's really, I feel it's quite complicated to explain. So I'm going to really have to speak to the team to make sure that they kind of communicate that. Now, once you get your head wrapped around it, we believe it's quite flexible. I want to hear your feedback about that at this scenario. It's almost like a dynamic pricing depending on when you join. So everybody's price is going to be different depending on when they joined, whether or not they wish to go further behind the completion date, whether or not we've moved the completion date forward or backwards. It's all supposed to be all seamless and dynamic, but there's quite a lot of, I'd like to hear what you think about this. My brain had me too as well. It doesn't really make sense to me. Less option choice is never really good. It had no advantage for customer. Well, the advantage for the customer is that... Is there an advantage for the customer? The customer can... Let me think about this. It's better than no FlexiPay. Well, okay. Okay. Let me think about this. Romy said this is a good idea. I feel like maybe I need to, because it's so quite complex, I need to think about how that's being communicated. When we're 1.0. Yeah. it's a good way for spread payments. Give us an option to pay additional money outside the automatic withdrawal. Okay, so we'll come back to that. It makes no sense. Yeah, sure, no problem. Just people been asking for us to do it. Okay, Ryan got it. So we pay our deposit. On the first day, pay 33 according to system. We pay our deposit on the first day, okay, 33, and then according to system, I will have to. Yeah, the system will tell you when things are coming, all that stuff. It will definitely give you all that information. Why keeping a why keep deposit for in-stock item? Would it my points easily that if deposit wasn't a thing? Yeah, it's a good question. Let me assume that number option has shipping priority. No, nothing to do with shipping priority because it's a pre-order item. Yeah, we built a new website with our own pay. That's correct. It's called F4F Pay. That's right. Yeah, so this is not going to affect any old stuff. So that's why you would manage. That's why we're keeping the old website still running, but you're not going to see the front end. You're only going to see the customer end. So if you need to make any updates on your old system for the payments, all that sort of stuff on the old stuff, no problem. You don't need to worry about that. You can just manage it how you manage it now. So this is only going to be affecting new orders on the new website when that happens. Now, that's how 1.0 starts. What we're going to be working towards when we say F4F Pay, there's going to be a huge amount of flexibility in it. We're talking about the ability for people to be able to delay payments, change the day they wish to pay a little bit more. Oh, this month I want to pay a little bit more. That means and it will automatically calculate what's remaining. I think maybe the way I'm explaining it is going to be easier to visually see when people, before they click to order, they'll be able to see the choices and the payments and the times, all that sort of stuff. So maybe I think that's going to be a bit of a clearer explanation. We'll run that and see what people think. But yeah, in the future, you're going to have the ability to, as I said, delay it here, pay some more next week, a little bit less this week, delay it here, whatever it is. It's going to be truly flexible and be able to update your payments on the fly. That's going to be the beauty of the new system. Yeah, no, I can agree. For those that want to order later, that's why we're going to allow it for them to go beyond the ship date, beyond the ship date. Alex, you did not make a payment processor. Now you're just like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? We are making our own payment processor called F4F Pay, 100%. If you're talking about a card processor, obviously you don't make a card processor, but the ability to tell the card processor to take what money is being generated by our own system called F4F Pay, 100%. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you could showcase a fake payment in the tool. What tool? Yeah, pretty soon, Jesper. Pretty soon. Let's see. So the PayPal thing is actually quite interesting. We are not going to ever use PayPal again until we open up a US company, and which we're in the process of doing. And don't quote me on this. We need to open up a PayPal account with it connected to a US company, because we were getting absolutely screwed with every single kind of. So let's say we receive money in US dollars, which is what we take money in. Because our payment account was connected to a UK PayPal account, into a UK bank account, what would happen is, it's ridiculous, right? PayPal would charge a huge amount of fees to convert the currency from payment from US dollars into pounds, and then change the pounds back into US dollars. There was no way to directly, even though we have a US dollar account within our bank account, they would not ever let us go from US dollars to US dollars. They had to go US dollars, pounds, back to US dollars. And we probably lost 8-9% from doing that, no more. And that's the reason why we stopped it. We're in the process of setting up a US company. And that's going to basically, don't quote me, and then that's going to allow us to start doing that, to bring that in. It's definitely part of the roadmap. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah. So as I said, I believe when we're at that time, I need to check with the tech team how that's visually shown. But I think when you actually go in to buy something, you actually see the choices. And when you go to click it, it will give you that choices. And it should be quite self-explanatory. Maybe I can run a demo whenever. In 2 weeks' time, we should be close to coming out of beta. So maybe we'll have that then. Yeah, honestly, it was crazy. It was really, really, really terrible. Well, there's certainly not in the short term. Did the customer could just split the amount himself via PayPal, and you can just get the full money immediately? I'm not too sure what the question is. Hey, Paul. Hey, how's it doing? How you doing? I saw your video of the Metroid piece. It was a great video. As always appreciate your videos. Would you tell me what's Indie Mania? What's the dealio? It is the most customer friendly, but it's only company friendly if you're from the US. And as I said, we're going to work towards that so we can bring it back in. We understand that people like it. We don't have a store, certainly not. But we certainly don't have a store, but it's we have retailers over there. Welcome back, Taylor. Yeah, so Paul, come. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. Much appreciated. Come talk to me. What is India Mania? Yeah, I think before we go into the Q&A, I'm going to go one more hot seat. Let's do the hot seat again. If you haven't done so, enter the hot seat in the comments for a chance to win. I don't believe if you've done it once before, you don't need to do it again. Just do it once. If you haven't done it before, do it again. So I believe there was a Temptation Thursday poll on that I don't think it did particularly well. I have to go back and see because usually we need to see an indication that there's a lot of demand for it before we would move forwards with something like that. Okay, we've got 103 entries. Like Derek, I've seen you join the hot seat many times. I don't think you need to do it again. Actually, do you know what? Maybe I should do a new word. Let me do a new word, and that way, because people have left, I'll choose another one. Okay, so actually, what I'm going to do is the new one is over here. Right? Beat the boss. Beat the boss in the comments right now. Let's go. Beat the boss. That way we can see who's around. They're ready to go. Because the last thing I want to do is do the other one, find out that the person who wins is not around anymore, and then that's a waste of everybody's time. Sup, Ronald? Oh, by the way, let me see if Paul Gaynor here. Okay, he's here. Let me see. India Mania is going to be an independent development show we're filming in LA that will otherwise online, where we're highlighting dozens of indie developers. I like to promote F4F in some capacity, even if you're not exactly video, you're awesome and you connect to the video. So how many products are you also promoting your site? Drop shipping goof nut with a British accent. First of all, my British accent's lovely. And if you think we're drop shipping, I think you clearly don't understand that we design, manufacture, do the whole 9 yards. So we're not a drop shipping company. So this guy is clearly a troll. So say goodbye. Let's find him. Let's bring him in. What an absolute idiot. That guy is a right idiot. Anyways. Okay, so we are 89 people, right? Let's run this. Oh, hold on, CV's Hey, sorry, going back to Paul. Hey, that's awesome. Let me I'll jump in on a PM with you. Okay, so thanks very much for reaching out, and I'll be back to you on that. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Gail. Paul. Okay, I thought I've already booted him. How is he still here? Oh, he's still here. What? Are you gonna like say sorry, or I'm booting you out because I don't have time for nut jobs? Oh, sorry, not this hot seat thing is incorrect. Sorry, let me get rid of that. What? Have I hidden it? Yeah, I've hidden it. Okay. All right. So he's. Well, absolute numpty. All right, let's do it. Draw. Oh. Lady Lemon. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it 2 times, okay? So let me bring you back over here. Let's go. Thanks, Paul. Much appreciated. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. So I am going back to over here. Share this tab instead. I'm gonna go back to over here. All right, let's do this. Lady Lemon's here. Let's do it. I think you were around early enough in the stream to know that there what the rules are. Got to get the jack just to show you that there is obviously a jack there. Sorry, no, you got to get an ace. three. I need to show you from up here. Okay, right. So that, I know you think that might be some funny business. I would never funny business you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4 for 100 reward points. Number 3. Again, 1, 2, number 3. Boom! Well done. All right, here we go. You've won 100 reward points. Would you like to keep going? Bank those 100 reward points and go for 200. If you'd like to go for 200, you get your choices here. 1, 2, or number 3. 1, 2, or 3. Lady Lemon. 1, 2, or 3. She's going for 200, guys. She's going up. She's going for it. She should choose the number. 1, 2, or 3. She's going for number 1. Oh, over here. She's going for number 1. Number 1. This is too easy. No one can beat a boss. Let's do it again. Sorry, Lady Lemon. Better luck next time. Let's do it again. Share this chat. We're gonna draw again. Here we go. Sorry, Lady Lemon. Better luck next time. Who we got? Oh, Chris, it was so close to you. We got Tyler in the house. Let's do it, Tyler. Well done. Let's go, Tyler. Let's do this. Hey, Lady Lemon, I answered your question. We've got Tyler in the house. All right, let's do it. Okay. So, I need to show. Back over here. All right. So again, I need to show you 3 aces. Right, all good? Right, okay, here we go. Here we go. Now, you can, here we go. No, Tyler, you can't say number 4 yet, okay? Because I haven't shuffled and I could be placing it horribly. Here we go. Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Ronald Jacobs going for 2. I need Tyler's new number. Tyler's gone for number 4. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Don't get cocky, son. Do you want to go for 200 points? You got 100 points banked right now. You want to go for... Wait, no, not banked. Would you like to bank 100 points? I mean, because you might be scared of going 2 rounds with me. If not, you want to keep going 200 points. You got a 66% chance. 1, 2, or number 3. 66% chance. Phone a friend, Nana. Let's do this. Oh, let's just go with this one. Number 3. Here we go. Number 1. Number 2. What? Too easy. All right. I feel this is too easy. None of you guys are even getting close. We got to go one more draw again. Come on, let's do it. So we're going to go back over here. If you haven't done so, put in beat the boss. Draw again. Here we go. Yeah, rawness. You definitely you did really well. Oh, rawness is close to you again. Jimmy Ruckus. Jimmy Ruckus. Let's see it. Jimmy Ruckus, have you got what it takes? Jimmy Ruckus. Here we go. 3 aces, 1 jack. It was almost her again, wasn't it? Nana say. All right. Jimmy Ruckus, where you at? Jimmy Ruckus, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Where you at, Jimmy Ruckus? Oh, there he is. Oh, he says, let's go. He knows it. So let's see your number. He's gone for number 2. Number 1, number 2. Boom! Lucky. Don't get cocky. Here we go. You want to take the 100 points? Go for 200. Here we go. All right, let's go, Jimmy. He's going to keep it going. Round of applause. He's going to keep it going. He's going to go for 1, 2, or 3. Hopefully he's smart and banks the $1. He's gone for number 1. 1, 2, 3. Wait for number 1. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad. Don't get cocky, Jimmy. You got a 50-50 chance if you want to keep on going. To go for 100. You've got 200. To go for $400. $400. 400 F4F reward points. Let me know in the comments if you want to keep on going, and if you do, just tell me if you want number 1 or number 2. Number 1 or number 2. Let's see if we got him coming in. Where is he at? Just want to make sure I didn't see him. No, he's still there. Let's have a look. Oh, he's in. He's gone for number 2. So again, number 1, number 2, 400 F4F reward points. Too easy. Unlucky, Jimmy. Thanks for being a good sport, making it all the way to the 50-50. I think that's the same. I think that's the best today, isn't it, so far, to get to the 50-50. There will never, no one's going to take me. No one's going to take me. Oh, nice one, Jimmy. Thanks for being a good sport. Very good, very good. All right, let's do some Q&As. Before I end the stream tonight, I will do one more round because I love this. I love denying it. Feels good back. Feels good to be denying again, baby. Let's do it. Q&A. Hit me. What's the word? Another disclaimer. I am bound by things, and I will say what I can, and if I can't, I'm not ignoring you, it's because I can't. Okay? Just a disclaimer. So, I'll quick fire through these as they appear. Just stop putting them in the comments. Some of them may make me pause. If I don't respond, I would if I could, but I can't. Just another disclaimer. Yeah, you prefer the roulette wheel because you get a chance. I think I need to figure out a way that if the person wins or something like that, that it should add to the extra points. I need to think about how that might work. All right. Any updates on QU? Still waiting for feedback on the paints. Some red tape I need to get through. I feel Monster Hunter's quite well serviced already. Is there any other Sonics coming after the Mountain Chase? I told you before last week, if you didn't hear it, Sonic fans are going to be like overstuffed. So after Mountain Chase, we've got Metal. We've got Metal's in the main range. We've got, as I said, a Shadow that is going to be in our new mid-range. It's going to launch the new mid-range stuff. So you obviously have the big ones, and then you have a mid-range stuff that's going to be launched with Shadow later on. And there is like all the Chow Gardens. I've just seen the pictures of the Chow Gardens being from the teams. They show me the Chow Garden. Knuckles is being painted right now. He's in the main line, so that's coming along as well. And I was actually talking to Tyson Hesse. If you know him, he's the guy who basically is like an absolute genius when it comes to Sonic designs. He created the Sonic Mania designs, and he also was the guy who did the redesign for the Sonic movie. So incredibly talented. I spoke to him about a week or so ago. I've known him from before, but I just caught up with him, and we're working on a Mania line that's going to be sort of small resins that can be like $50-$60, something, I don't know, don't quote me on that, 60-70, something like that, of the Mania series. So a bunch of them, they look absolutely great, but I just want him to just redline them, because the team's done a great job, but I want to make sure that we get the the man himself who designed it, just to give some pointers where it needs to be, just to add that authenticity to it. So add into that all the other stuff that we've got. Sonic, I've got some cool classic stuff coming. That's not quite a statue, but it's anyway. Sonic fans are, forget about it. Going to be eaten. Oh, the money. Any sneaks? You know, that's this is my second stream. I need to get back into this. That's a really cool idea that I want to do, and that is getting. As you're listening to me, there's a community. I want to be able to do a community jigsaw puzzle, where as you do the jigsaw puzzle, it reveals sneak. That's my plan. So one of these, I need to just sort of figure out how that works, and I think that would be really, really cool to get that up and running. So don't quote me on it yet, but having sneak peeks done with that, I think will be cool. There's going to be a bunch of SDs coming down the line. Oh, yes, I forgot. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is just being signed off. It looks absolutely stunning. It's signed off for, I should say, for 3D to the next stage. So that's going to be a next year thing, because you need to go and make it PVC, etc., etc. Oh, and there's also Sonic Adventure Resin, which is a much bigger version of the original Sonic Adventure 1. That's coming along. Yeah, so Virgil was physical. Dante, is he physical? Yeah, I think he's physical. Dante is going to be wrapping up very, very soon to get his new head up and running. Why does my order come from America, new stuff and orders, when I'm in the EU? Shouldn't there be EU stock? Although getting stuff shipped overseas is tracking if he's walking. Right. So let's be clear. Let me think about this. The hoodies. I saw your post. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the support. The hoodies and the mugs are done from a print-on-demand business, but that should be coming from the EU, to be honest with you. I need to double-check why that wasn't routed through the EU. So let me look into that. But the card holders, which we made ourselves, should not be coming from America. I need to double-check that. So thank you for that. I know you've placed an order with us. I've seen your post in the club. Thank you. I will ask the tech team to review that specifically about where that was routed through. So the next in the Conquer line is, it's physical. It hasn't been painted yet. It's really cool, but basically, like, how much do you want to know? If I tell you, completely spoiler it, let me know. I mean, if I tell you what it is and I describe it to you, you're going to know exactly what it is. Let me know in the comments if you want me to tell you. Yeah, so Modern Knuckles, as I said, he's physical, being painted right now. Yeah, that should be wrapping up pretty soon. So Fury, we were just finishing the final. We found satisfactory glow-in-the-dark paint for the red, because it's impossible to put a light throughout the whip. So we're using glow-in-the-dark red, and that's where we are right now. And everything else has been approved. Everything else has been approved. We're just finishing off the final pitch for the whip. Fury is not really, is nowhere part. We're at the 3D and the ending stages of the 3D for that. Will we ever get F4F employee bobbleheads or SD versions? Well, watch this space. Something that well, you know, in terms of this, I would say that we haven't prescribed an edition size for a statue for like 10 years, so it's not something that we would be doing in the future. Bloody difficult. Still have hope. That's cool. Yeah, the bingo. If you're talking about the original bingo, yeah, that's a good point. Community games like that. Yeah, we actually have confirmation that we're making Amaterasu and Chibi plushes. It's for sure. So Vice is physical, painted. It's the same way it was 2 weeks ago. We had to make some changes, and we expect to submit that pretty soon. It really, really looks amazing. It really looks like he matches the whole team. It looks really, really great. Would it possibly get a pic of the finished Felicia with a new face? Have we not communicated that? Have I not shown it already? Have we not shown physicals of that? Chris, let me know in the comments, because cheese production is pretty much wrapped up. I thought I showed photos of that already. Thanks for the kind words. We don't have anything Dark Souls related. It's not in our license. But as I said, this is just tester, right? We've got a few licenses. Mainly it's Capcom. Mainly it's Sega. Some Darksiders stuff. Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Those are the main ones that we've got right now, and we just wanted to launch these, see how they do, and then once we can get an idea of the sales numbers and the demands, then we have to start thinking about covering different licenses. And then, of course, that all comes with, there's all costs involved for that. So we just need to make sure that we're not just blindly getting these things if there's no demand for it. It's like, smart, using the big brain. Okay. Why do we have so many delays on Tail Statue from the Sonic series? Every production is unique. Every production is difficult. Every production has smoothness or not. I believe we're still within our shipping window for Tails. I could be right. I could be wrong. All I know is it's wrapping up. In fact, it's at that stage. And I think what I can do is, for next week, not next week, the next time that I do this, I should have a bunch of production pictures and videos, what have you, running at the same time. So that will give you some information on that. Save up. Being painted is incredibly huge, incredibly expensive. That's an example where I should probably give you a chance to start paying for it now, because it's going to be expensive. I need to get some prices on that. Zuko is wrapping up soon. 4 months? 3-4 months, I would say. Metal, probably 2-3 months? Something like that. I have a few Jet Set Radio products. That's just like the lifestyle products in development. So you know what? That's a really good example where having these lifestyle products are going to really show me if the people are, oh wow, the demand's there for like these kind of lifestyle products against that license that I wasn't expecting. That will then lead us to then consider a statue further on. That's the sort of thing. MAD knows. Yeah, it's looking really good. That would be Jet Black's 1/8 line or 1/7 line, part of that series. I want to say something that you clarify. Would there be a PVC? All right, so no. What I said last time is that there's going to be a supersonic variant of that Sonic checkpoint PVC. That's what I said, and that's what I'm reiterating. How far away from the zone my boost? Home straight. In the coming months, there will be something that's going to take everyone by a surprise that I really can't talk about just yet, but it's going to be something that's going to come out of left field, and it's... I don't want to say anything right now. Much appreciated, Hardy. Thank you so much. Start working out. Start working out. Is Croc getting a remaster? Yeah, almost wrapped up. We're towards the end of that. That's quite an interesting question. This thing I'm working on is like I'm not. There's nothing I can say right now. So I'm just gonna have to sort of remain neutral. But as I said, there's a lot of things that I'm working on that it's gonna come out of left field. That's gonna really quite. It's gonna. I'm gonna get more and more excited at the time when I can start talking about that sort of stuff. Hey, Tyler, thanks so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Will we ever see a werehog Sonic? Now, at the time when Werehog came out, it was quite panned. Same thing for the Lancelot versions of Sonic, right? Those two ones as well. Those games. What is the consensus now? Has it changed that over time people are like enjoying it, or is it still very niche and most people don't like it? Tell me about the Sonic community. What's the voice of the Sonic community nowadays on that? No, he's coming along, as I said, yeah, physical. So the problem about Dead by Daylight is it's really actually not a single license. It's a license that covers tons of other licenses. So that's usually those are almost impossible to get because it's not one person that you can't just go to that company and make Dead by Daylight and go, can I get your license? And then just make all the characters from there because there's too many other IPs involved with that. It's quite complicated. This has come up in the past. I'm not convinced that would do particularly well. I could be wrong. So we've been thinking of doing the ship, the Delphinus for that. That's what I've been thinking. In terms of doing other ones, I remain to be convinced. We have nothing in the works for anything like that. Toei, hit me up. Yeah, so as I said, we're going to be using this for this kind of paint for Fury's whip. I didn't do it last time. Last time I was just getting back into it's been a year and a half since I last did a stream, so it's more getting back into it. So as I get better, yeah, I think I'll add it from next week. I'll prepare it for next in a couple of weeks' time. I want to do this every 2 weeks. Hey, Avon, thanks very much. Have we? Oh, you must have just dropped that, right? Let me just bring that up. Let me see if we got that over here. Ah, yes. So let me just bring this into it. Can I do this? Share this tab and set. All right, let's see if you can get this. All right, check this out. If you haven't seen this, I don't know if it's going to be a bit loud. I'm going to turn it down just in case. Put it midway. Look how sick that is. The team did a really crazy job on that. They really did a good job. Slightly cut out, etc. Cool, right? I think the team did brilliant. I think the team did brilliant. Go back to this one. Oops. Go back over here. Present. All right, we should be back with the music. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. I've got a different crash statue in the works first. Yep, coming. Yeah. There is. I forgot about that. Yeah, there is. You'll be able to get it next week. So when it's still in beta, you'll be able to get it next week when it's still in beta. So yeah. What about the Great Mighty Pooh? Hey Ronald, I can see what you're asking you. Let's just say, I would if I could have, but I can't. But start working out. You asked me to spoil it. I guess you're talking about. I guess you're talking about Conquer, yeah? I order the card holders and I cannot track it. Okay. I need to ask what that's supposed to be for the team. Are they supposed to be able, like, what's the customer experience after ordering it? What that means? Are they supposed to get a tracking number? How does it come? Is it different from different warehouses? I'll follow up tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, I've definitely, as I said, got a product that's already physical right now. It's not Dingo Dial, just to be clear. But it's a Crash product, yeah. Just going through. I think there's a little quite a delay. No, I see everything. It's not a sweet dinosaur ride. They're coming. Alex, can you please read the questions before answering them? I'm doing dishes and just listening in. Why, Nakor? That's a lot of reading I would have to do then. Martin, crack open a Stella for me, please. Any chance you do figures? I mean, obviously the Tango's has been Tango has been closed. That was a bit of a shame. I haven't actually had a chance to play it. Oh, speaking of which, what have you guys been playing recently? What have I been playing? I'm currently playing Senua, Hellblade 2, who I'm currently playing. Before that, I was doing a bit of Zero Dawn. Not Zero Dawn, Forbidden West. What else? That Deep Space Galactic Survivor, playing a bit of that. Yeah, no, I'm seeing. Yeah, I can see that. If it's possible, mate, for those ones. Yeah, I mean, we're making a variety of different things, different sizes. But of course, whenever that happens, it's impossible to do both. It's impossible to do both. As in, everybody's going to be different. But whether or not everyone's really different in terms of whether or not they, how that goes down. By the way, I just want to say, those who are following on Instagram, your comments do not appear in my feed over here, so it's impossible. So unfortunately, I can't see it. I'm looking over to the left-hand side, and I can see just randomly that there are some comments. Can we get it? Etc., etc. So generally, you have to be on one of the other platforms in order for me to see and put it up on there. Will there be any other characters or ships after Vice? Yeah, as I said, yeah. Looking at the Delphinus. Is it possible to make a stock in Guadeloupe? I don't have a reseller. I mean, it's so far away from everywhere. It's going to be quite challenging. Unfortunately, it's the reality. 2-1, obviously. Us. Mr. Cheshire, go back later, watch the first bit. Quite early into it, I talked specifically about your case and about some updates we've been doing to the website. It's specifically about your case, and I want to apologize that you had the issue with ordering something that was actually out of stock. We've changed it all. Oh, in fact, you know what? Because you're here and because it was it was specifically your case. I just want to show you exactly what we did because it's our bad, right? So to show you over here. Right, Mr. Cheshire. Now we have stock levels. This is not live yet, but it's going to basically stop the problem that you had. Stock levels here, right? This is white, and it changes depending on what region you're in. Now, I know that you ordered a 4-pack in white, and it was out of stock in the UK. You would now show that. Okay, so it's going to be much clearer and avoid the problems of that happening. So I just wanted to just go back and reiterate because I know it was a problem that you specifically had. So apologies again on that, and thanks for being the guinea pig, and it's improving the website with that feedback. So thanks very much for that. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point about the Jinjos. We had an issue with the factory that we were originally working with, basically not being financially sound. So we had to pull it out of there and get it made somewhere else. So that's been the main problem. Where do you normally get figurines from for Guadeloupe? That's really difficult to. All I can say is, where do you normally buy them? If you get someone that you regularly buy from normally, then you can tell them to buy our stuff, or you can just buy directly from our site. Of course, it's going to be challenging for shipping because it's your other side of the world. It's just the reality. Yeah, so I can confirm that SIF exclusive is sold out. We completed the edition size. There will be some SIF standards will go back up. I believe Solaire has both of them, or maybe doesn't have any standards, have some exclusives left. That will go back up. And Ornstein, I think both of them are available. But don't quote me on that. I believe that's the case. So some Spyro news, as I said last time, we've got Spyro Skateboard and we've got Ripto. Both of those are physical and painted. But we're just going to wait for some time between launching both of them. We're currently leaning towards Skateboard first, or it could be Ripto, but we're going to probably go Skateboard first. Yeah. Let me see. I'm just scrolling down. There's a bunch of questions here that I'm not being able to answer. Yeah, this is quite far down the list. We quite find that we still got Exodia to come out, and we've got Kaiba and Yami Yugi. Those are ahead. So once you've heard me say that, that's already like 3, 6, 7. That's already a year and a half in the future before we start talking about other things. It's very unlikely for an R-Wing, but just get your current one and just be careful when you take it around. I remember you saying in your videos that you were flying it around. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I need to be better informed before these meetings, a little bit more my production meetings, just to get some pictures so I can pull these up. Yeah, put your money where your mouth is. Yeah. Keep it a surprise. I hope one day maybe we get some Sculpt Conquer figure outside the iconic boxes. Small resident. So what? Yeah. So you Ryan with like a warehouse. So God, I feel like I'm like a gazillion questions behind. Yeah. As I said, hit me up, Toe8. So Kenneth is there. Looks pretty good. I mean, just to be clear, Natalie, we're not the reseller. The reseller has to be someone who's a shop in your country. If they don't exist in your country, we can't become a reseller, obviously. We're not the reseller, we're the original seller. Was epicness pretty split at this point. Have you ever thought about giving bonuses for completing collections? For example, 1,000 points if you authentic, or 2,000 points for. The new system is going to be really, really cool. There's going to be tons of fun things that you can do. It's going to be things like that's going to unlock things like if you share this with your mate and they buy it, you get reward points. And once we're out of beta, honestly, the new system is going to be so much better. So much better in terms of flexibility, being able to do what you want, when you want, how you want to do it. It's going to be great. You'll buy the hell of Excalibur. Oh, got a question here. Tyler, thanks so much for making a bigger super chat to tell people that they want a Werehogs. Well, there you go. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. And wow, people, they want a Werehog. If that's the case, that will be quite interesting thing to test that out. I have something that I'm working on that can actually test that theory out. Watch this space. All right, I'm gonna. There's like bazillions of stuff. Like I can't answer. There's like a bazillion things. I'm scrolling all the way down now, so apologies if I've completely skipped everyone's. The latest one we've got over here is we've got Matthew Cheshire here. Would you consider a line of busts for popular franchises that have licenses for? We've dabbled, but obviously mainly most people prefer main characters. Other fun going to so I'm literally working on something for this. I'm not sure when I'm going to implement it, but before that gets implemented, there will be a point where I'll just say basically F4F Fun Day is basically closed and we're going to stop doing that. I haven't decided when that's going to happen, but when I'm closer to my new project, I've got some special project that I'm working on that's going to really quite address this issue. Once that's done, obviously I'll be making a big announcement about that, but I'm working on that. I'm super excited about that. That's what's really, really exciting me week by week, but yeah. Hey, awesome. That's really great. Thanks. Appreciate it. When does put your money where your mouth is, Paul? Yeah, I need to get my. I wouldn't do it until we're out of beta. I would do it on the new side. Definitely wouldn't do it on the current one. Will you ever sign cards again? Do you know what? I haven't really been. Yeah. I haven't really thought about that. It's a little bit more challenging because I used to sign it when I would go to the factory. This way they'd have to send it all to me. And it was much easier when I was at the factory because when I was at the factory, they would literally be like 10 people all sort of taking out all the cards. I'd sign them. They would take them out of the plastic bag. I'd take them out of the plastic sleeve. I'd sign them. They would then put them back on, and then it was like a whole thing. I remember doing it once when I went it was sent to the office in Hong Kong, and I was having to do it one by one, taking it out, signing it, and then doing it too quickly, and it was smudged and all that sort of stuff. It was a bit of a nightmare, so I'm not sure I really want to go back into that. Maybe a few. Instead of all of them, maybe a few. Oh, there's a super chat. Let me go back and see if there's some super chats. Oh, is it under starred? Okay, so I can see. There's a starred section here, so let me go back over here. Any chance we can get a Calamity statue in the future? So Dark Souls right now, we're still concentrating on the SD stuff right now. I've got a couple of them in development. So we've taken a hiatus on the more mainstream ones whilst we go through the SDs that we've got. We've got like 3 or 4 SDs that's coming up. But I would have thought that there would be more popular ones than kind of meat initially. But everyone's different. I tell you what you got to think about that. So yeah, so I can see. Thanks for letting me know about that. And thanks for the super chat, Sparag Moss. Sorry I couldn't give you the answer that you wanted to hear. So with the Echo the Dolphin, I said we ran a temptation. In fact, why don't I look for it right now? Because let me see if we can find this. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. So let's have a look at this. All right, Lady Lemon, let's have a look at this, right? If we haven't run this for, okay, what is this? For like 3 years now, it seems. But when we did, there was like a bazillion. We did, I can't begin to tell you how many we did, like 400, 500 of these, going back to 2016, something crazy like this, right? And I shout out to Bud Hermes for collating all of this. Absolutely star. Now, if I go over here and if we look at the most popular ones, just so you can understand what we're talking about. We're not going to look at yes percentage. We're going to look at the yes votes. So if we come to the top, you see that All Might here. Let me just do it like this right here. All Might was number one at 1.3k, 1.2k for generic Pokemon, 1.1k for Neo Automata, right? So you can just sort of see that War, Darksiders, etc. 1.1, and Ang, and these are obviously, having seen these, it influenced us to go for the licenses. So that's why we've got the Darksiders and we went for the Avatar license, because it was doing so well. Now, it's not to say that I didn't try to get other ones, and obviously we got All Might as well. Look, you can see Sailor Moon here is almost 1,000. It's not like we didn't try, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, and obviously there's only so much bandwidth we as a company have. If I go and look at Echo, the problem with that is the vast majority, if you look over here, percentage-wise, only 25% people were interested in it, and the total number of votes was only 321. Now, those sort of numbers means it's not commercially viable for me to pursue something doing that. Now, would it work as a? That's a figurine question. Would it work as a? Would it work as a plush? Well, my question is, how can you tell Echo's an Echo and not Echo's Echo and is not a generic dolphin? Let me see if there was a sign on him or something like that. If we're not mistaken, he had like. Did he have like? So what I'm looking at, they had like what? Some stars on his head, right? So that's. I'm not convinced that that's. You can see my dilemma here, right? That's my problem. My problem is that it's too. I'm not convinced. That's my problem. Scrolling down. With all your licenses and fans that love their cards, have you ever thought about making trading card collections to coincide with statue launches? You mean making our own trading cards? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, yeah, the gold card, the gold editions, that's something maybe I could do. I kind of put that on the back plate while we're pushing the ships back until we get through the current line. Best squeaky boy. Will the third payment option include a deposit and final balance as well as just a monthly balance? I think it's that. The deposit and monthly balance will be as usual. You're welcome. It's just yeah. Sorry, wasn't the answer that you wanted. All right, can you describe the next Conquer statue? Well, I'll give you a hint. He's leaning against something, and it's a famous pose. He's leaning against something. What could he be leaning against? Think about it. That's what I'm going to give you. Interesting idea. I think the licensing issue of that is going to be challenging, but I like the idea. Yeah, and that's my main concern, Colin, that you could just do that. What about the Big Mighty Pooh? He never leans against the Big Mighty Pooh. I think that's probably good enough for the Q&A this week. It's already 2 hours, so we're getting beyond my sale by date. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do 3 more rounds of Thingy Bob before I start giving you some points. So, there's a question. Yeah, let me see. What's this one? Any new Spyro figures coming? Oh, look, thank you, Dalton. I really appreciate the super chat. Thanks so much. Much appreciated. Yeah, so we have 2 of them. One is Spyro Skateboard from the cover of 3. And he's in the same scale as Reignited and the other ones in that range, like that one. And we have a Ripto from Reignited. and that is also similarly big. But that I'm two minds of which one I launch first. I'll probably go with Spyro first. I'm leaning that way first. But thanks for the super chat. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do is, where is my hashtag thing gone? Is it this one over here? Let me see. Nope. Let me see. Giveaway. Okay, 1 second. We're gonna do a new hashtag, just in case people are not here. All right, here we go. Let's do it. No chance. No chance to take me out. No chance. Let's go. Let's go. Alex and hash it out, but he can't tag it. Hey, Lady Lemon, you did a really good job. Thanks for being a great sport. Keep those hashtags coming in. Here he goes. 72 people. 76. Do you know what? I should be making a note of how many entries we get to, and then I'll use that as the community points for the last for the stream at the end. So this is like number 6. So I'll do it like 9 times. 9 times, and each one is about 80. We'll figure it out. Maybe for next time I'll write it out. All right, we got 88. I'll give it a few more cheeky minutes. No, cheeky seconds. I give it a 10-second countdown, and then we're gonna draw it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Oh, Colin. Lady Lemon was almost teased by getting that again. But we got Colin. We got Colin. Will Colin please stand up? Colin, please stand up. We have the cards here. Yeah, Marcus, you were so close. Honestly, it was so close. Oh, Lady Lemon. Oh, sorry. Leoman. Lady Leoman. Leoman. Sorry, Lady Leoman. My apologies. Naturally, like the name, yeah, no chance. He feels teased. Alrighty, let's do this. He's in the hot seat. Let's do it. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Reminder, you need to hit an ace. If you get a jack, it's bye-bye. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. He's calling number 1. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 1. D night. D night. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Oh, that was quick. All right, we're gonna draw it again. We're gonna do it again. Sorry about that, Colin. All right, let's go again. It's a big oof there. I hate you. Sorry, Colin. Whoa, Gamer 0024 on YouTube. Can he please stand up? Or can they please stand up? Let's do it. Here we go. Let's bring it back over here. Too easy. As always, shuffle, shuffle. We got Gamer in the house. Let's do it. You got your Yoshi there. Here we go. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Remember, you got to get the ace. Any jacks, and you're dunzos. Natalie's going for number 3. Ronald Jacobs going for 4. Number... Let's see. Please remove ad on your Twitch channel. Remove ads. I don't know how I do that. Isn't it like what Twitch does? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, where is he? Gamer, where is he? Let me see. Has he said anything? I'm not seeing his. Come on, Gamer. I'm not seeing your. I'm only seeing Woo. Ah, here we go. Thank you. There it is. Here we go. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. You went for number 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't get cocky. Don't get cocky. Here we go. You're going to bank the 100 or you're going to go for the 200? If you go for the 200, here we go. You got number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Just want to say a new one. What is that number 3 again? No, I think that's no, he hasn't done that yet. He's going for number 200. Oh, he's going for 200. Let's go for number 1. Thank you. So number 1, 2, 3. Went for number 1. Not happy. Not happy. Now we have a 50-50 remaining. Would you like to bank your 200 or go for 400? Would you like to go where nobody else has gone before? Has anybody? I don't think anybody hit 50-50 yet. Right? Let me know in the comments what you're going to go for. We have number 1 and number 2. Number 1 and number 2. I'll keep what I have. Well done. First time anybody has banked it. 200 reward points for you. Hit me up on Messenger under Alex Davis and show me a screen grab from your thing that you're you, and then give me your information. I have the team follow up. Well done. Well done. Alrighty, and one last go before we wrap this up and give you some. What am I doing over here? All right, let's do this. Good luck, everyone. Well done. Yeah, I'm disappointed, Nana. Wow, wow, look at that. Natalie, you did it. Well done. Wow, Natalie. Look at that. Very happy to see that you got it. Only because it's going to make me denying you even better. All right, let's do this. Hey, Kyoshi, let me get back to you in a minute when I finish this, okay? Just shuffling this up. Well done, Natalie. Here we go. For 100 reward points, we got 1, 2, 3, or 4. No reason, no points. Oh dear. Can we read the points? You will be able to redeem on the new site when the time goes across. Let me see. Good luck, Natalie. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me see your number. It's gone for number 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You went for number 3. 1, 2, 3. What? Boom! I feel good. I knew that I would. That's how we do. Yes, please, Game Mode. Facebook Messenger. Facebook Messenger. Oh, I feel good. That's how we do, baby. That's how we do. Unlucky, Natalie. Thanks for being a good sport. Alrighty, so let me get back to this one. I appreciate the super chat, much appreciated. Kyoshi Warriors. And it's the release date for the Sand and Toff. It's the release date. Can you ask me that again? It's the release date for the Sand and Toff. What is the release date? So Toff is as you know, is converted into resin. So we're going into production now. So now that we've made that decision, we're going to start the production process up. So I guess usually 3 to 4 months is usually a cooking time, depending on how smooth goes, how smooth things go. Let me know if I didn't answer your question because I wasn't sure what you're asking about the sand. So in the meantime, what I'm going to say is on average, I'm going to say there was about 85 people that came in, and I ran for the entries for the super chat. Sorry, no, for the entries for the, what am I talking about? The lucky draw, the thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I did it 9 times, and I would say on average is 85. Next time, Nana, I need you to be the one to write down the information about how many people entered the draw when I did it. But that would be for next week, because Lord knows I'm keeping that bloody game going because I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, Larissa. Honestly, it's wrecked. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. That's some nice words. Alrighty, so Tame, appreciate that. You know, look, listen, I could bring back the bingo days. There's no problem. It's just got to pay for it, and I need to know how many people are on the stream, how many people, and how often am I doing streams, so I can bring it back. All that sort of good stuff as well. Absolutely, don't you worry about that. All right, thanks very much, Gamer. I'll check that out. It's good to be back. Thanks, Kenneth. Appreciate you. Alrighty, so what was I looking for? All right, so what did I say? Bust out my calculator. What am I looking for? Right, 85 times 9. That's 765 smackaroony points. Let's do it. So I'm going to go to create a... All right, everybody go to redeem points, blah, 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 all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Remember how to do all of that while I go ahead and create a coupon code for 765 points.
We're floating, just
Oh my god, I've been muted that whole time. My goodness. All right, you've got. Let me see if the comments are saying I've been muted. I am muted. Okay. You should be able to hear me now. So you've got 4 minutes. I'm going to redeem for you to redeem the points. Make sure you're in your blah 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 in your account, and I'm going to give you the banner in 3, 2, 1. Boom. What? Oh, we go. Boom. Starting the countdown. Enter denied -TM3AM to redeem 765 F4F reward points. Go, 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 go. Let me know in the comments if you managed to snag it. Anything to give away, give it away. Alrighty. Had to redeem on the old site. No. It's got to be on the old site. On the old site. Old site. Sorry, I should have said that. Right, old site. Nice. All done. Well done. That's right, Derek. Got it. Worked. Alex says, got it. Avion. Worked. Gamer. Worked. Hey, look. You couldn't quite the 1,760 points, but, you got 765, so that's not too bad. Redeemed. Got it. Nice one, Sebastian. Thanks. Nova's got it. Nice. Shelby's got it. Yes, Yana. Can I repeat it? It's... Oh, my God. I should not be... I will not... Sorry, that's my bad. I won't... The comments is taking away the actual code. Which is annoying. Okay, so I'll just keep it there. Denied -TM3AM. So Jimmy Ruckus has got it. Philip's got it. Hey, you guys might have been losers at the old denied game. I need to know what I'm going to call it. But you've got points here. That's cool. We've got 2 minutes to go. Let's see how many people are redeeming it so far. 170 plus. Keep it going. It's Avion, not Avion. Avian. My bad. Clarence has got it. Ronald Jacobs, you're very welcome. What's up, Wayne? Good job. Christina Castella's got it. Holly, yes, the old site is okay. Yes, Larissa, you got it. That's good stuff. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. I've the kids have been watching Harry Potter, so I know exactly what you're referring to. Koshi Warriors, you need to go to the old website, go to the redeem, click reward points, redeem the code, put it in there. M's got it on Thingy Bob. So what is the next conquer statue? It says Sebastian. I gave some serious clues there. Yeah, let me put that. This is where you need to go. Can I copy this? How do I copy that? Ugh. Really wish I could figure out how to copy that. Hey, Bobby, keep it on the DL. I don't want to hear no CKC talk over here. $40 seconds to go. $30 seconds. Let's do this. Kevin Morgan's got it. You're welcome, Natalie. Chana Bada's saving up for them SIF points. Nice. I like it. Thanks, Chris. You have a good Father's Day to everybody as well. One second. We are done those. Let's wrap that up. $211 people snag that. Let me get rid of this. Oh, I'm listening to it and you're not listening to it. Alrighty. As always, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to come and join me today. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. A little bit more fun. I certainly enjoyed denying every single one apart from Gamer, who, I mean, what, 200 points? I'm not even convinced I would even... I mean, how are you going to look in the mirror every day knowing that you could have gone for 400 but you walked away? I don't want to say anything about, but come on. You're going to be happy with 200 points? I suppose it's 200 more than everybody else got. But I love bringing this back, so I'm going to be absolutely keeping this every single time. Every single time. Now, talking about bingo, I can think about doing that next time as well, all that sort of good stuff. So that was a lot of fun back then, and everyone can participate with that as well. That was a crazy amount of fun. So, anyways, this was as I said last time. This was another. I want to come back into this regular thing every 2 weeks, 2-hour stream. That's good. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really appreciate that. Can't do it without you. It's really nice to be back in the community spirit. I like it when some people who've never been on the streams before, because I haven't done one for so long, understand and get into it as well. So that's really something that I look towards as well. So thank you so much for that. Thank you so much again. It's Father's Day. If you can, go give him a hug. It's always good to think. But yeah, it's a wrap. Sunday Q&A, Chill with Alex, episode 2 is done. Thank you so much for being here with me. Love you all. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Peace. See you soon. Have they gone yet? Is it just the CKC here? Let me know if they've gone yet. Don't be too loud. They might come back. Shh. Keep it on the DL. Feels like loitering around. Don't worry, we are not here. Oh, I think I'm still live. Shh. Don't tell them, Derek. Okay, my G's are going to put it on the banner. I'm putting it on the banner. Here we go. 200 cheeky F4F CKC points coming up now, adding to the banner. Here we go. Put CKC for life dash VTA for all the good stuff. For all the good stuff. CKC for life dash VTA. And he knows that the first rule of CKC is you do not talk about the CKC. Absolutely. It's working. It's got it working. That's good. Ron says it's working. That could be. Says it's got cheeky points. Bobby's got it. Yeah, you got some cheeky points. That's very good. Mederios in the house. What's going on? What are you doing? Justin Bauer just managed to snag a silver. Very, very rare. Good job. Well done, Jimmy. Thanks for being a good sport. Well done, Nova. Good job, guitar. Shh, Waylons. Keep it on the down low. Thanks, well done. Cheers, Elaine. Good to see you. Well done, Chandler. That's right, James. Keep it on the DL. I'm going to be turning it off in about 30 seconds, so come on, CKC, you can do it. Bloody hell, there's 128 of you in the CKC so far. Emily says she wasn't expecting sneaky whispers, so she got creeped out for a second. Hey, Rhino42, keep it on the DL. Shh. I'll bring in some CKC merch later on next time. Alright, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I love you all. I'll see how many more people are part of the CKC group. Let's quickly check again before I turn it off. 150 cheeky CKCers. I love it. I'm turning off in 3, 2, 1. Alright, guys. It's done. Well done for those who managed to get it. Just want to say it once again. Much appreciated. F4F is love. F4F is life. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Take it easy. Take care, guys. Bye.